It's the Friday Night Free-For-All, old and new watches!
Welcome to People Talk About Movies that they have watched in January that they may have liked or not liked, otherwise known as the Friday Night Free-For-All. We've already been joined by two. Well, it's time to play the music. It's time to light the lights. And I have got two Muppets with me. No, I have got two gentlemen with me tonight. I have Gareth, Video Tasties. Hello there, my good sir.
Miss Bernadette Peters.
That sounded better than the guy who's doing it in the new episode.
That's anything I can say. But yes, welcome.
Yeah. Hey, no, hey, I was going to say, hey, Bert, but that's Bert and Ernie. That's Ernie.
Same thing.
It's the Muppet Show. Oh, okay. No,
wacka, wacka, wacka. Anyway.
Why are there so many songs
about rainbows?
Wow, beautiful.
Moving right along.
So, yeah, the idea is movies over 3 stars or more that you've seen since 2026 hit us. And we've got another guest here as well. I'm not sure if he can hear us at the moment. Rob's Vintage Video is here. He's just nipped out for a moment. This is the live and exciting part of it. And I've already subbed in Mr. Dan. Here's Mr. Dan. It's Mr. Dan, everybody.
What's up, Lieutenant Dan.
It's Lieutenant Dan.
How you doing?
Great. Better for seeing you, my friend. So, like I was just saying to Gareth, it might be easier for us to say things that we've not enjoyed. But if you've got some movies, old and new, that you've seen, we'll go round the horn and kind of just share maybe one to start with and then see how many laps of this bad boy we can do as different people come and go. Don't feel like you have to stay for the whole thing, guys. You can disappear. I know, Gareth, you're disappearing off. You've got something on your channel as well this evening. You've got something sexy on your channel, I believe.
Smutty, as usual. Smutty, yes.
And smutty. So,
smutty? Say smutty?
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, right back.
As soon as we said smutty, Rob appears.
That's my MO.
So, let's start with you, Gareth, because you're directly to my right there, my right-hand guy. Just quick check-in with while I'm bouncing all over the place. Quick check-in with everybody who's in the chat. I know. I've not taken my meds today. We've got Skeleton in the chat. Old Movie Mike's here. Mr. Dan is already here. He's on screen with us. He can't be in 2 places at once. Ginger Ninja JK is with us. A legend himself. He's out for a run. Jeff 101 Bronson. I hope you had a good birthday, my friend. And let's get going. So, Gareth, anything that's jumped out at you this January other than boobs?
Yeah, I'm looking at boobs. Okay. I'm only looking at stuff that I've seen before, so
right,
doesn't count. But
that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. If you watched it in January.
I don't know. There's no dates on these.
You mentioned to me 2 films that we both saw and didn't like.
That is true. Fackham Hall and
Fackham Hall, which
I don't remember the other one. It was so forgettable.
Yeah. Oh, Anaconda.
Anaconda, yes. Jesus.
The new one, I guess, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Both.
What's the matter? It wasn't funny?
No. Yeah, but both of them are so forgettable in my opinion.
I can't think of a joke in them.
So forgettable that Gareth forgot what one of them was called.
I was. For some reason, no, it's February. I'll be next month. I'll be talking about women in prison movies. I've been watching about 20 of those so far. But
well, we can do February as well.
So what about thrillers with what's his name? Let me go back down my list again. The Hand That Rocks the Cradle remake was rubbish. Only Fangs was good. It's an independent vampire movie. It was sluts.
Nice.
Sounds good.
Yes. 9 to 5 I rewatched. Haven't seen that for years. That was fun.
Oh, I haven't seen that for a long while.
Cuffs was good time. Short Time was good fun. Dirty Weekend by Michael Winner was terrible.
Oh, yes, yeah, dirty bastard.
I didn't like Predator Badlands. So that's gonna... Casino I rewatched. Really enjoyed that one. I think apart from that, it's 90s thrillers. By the look
90s thrillers. So that's been your theme.
It has been Pacific Heights, The Juror, The Rookie, Evil Obsession.
Pacific Heights. That's what I feel like. I watched the trailer for that on so many VHS.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Yes. Michael Keaton in between Batmans.
Yes. Yeah. Was it as good on a rewatch?
Yeah, it was. It still holds up. I'm not sure about the legalities of it all, but yeah. It's all the effort he goes through just to take over this house.
Yeah. He's just a bad landlord. These days, that's all acceptable. You can
exactly. He's like, everyone's on his side this time.
Yeah. Now he's like, how many people can I get in this property?
With no passports.
Yeah. How many can I squeeze in? That's all people are going. I like the way this guy thinks. Yeah. So should we? Let's move on to Rob then. Let's see what Rob's got cooking. What have you watched this month, Robert?
New movies?
Any new or old, but just January, February.
Holy shit, man! I watched so much movies. I'm watching Dricky Boys right now.
Did he say movies or boobies?
Boobies and movies.
It's okay.
I did a couple watch parties of the movies that I watch all the time, like Better Off Dead and Weird Science and shit like that.
Yeah, and those would be like what 4 or 5 star films for you.
For me, yeah, because I mean, I got a connection to them. I mean, I know they're not perfect for everybody, but you guys know how it is. Even you have something that you're nostalgic about, and I think they're great '80s like comedies, but people don't like '80s comedies. Well, they do, but they don't. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I can't say anything. I give Troll 2 a 5-star review.
I'm sitting there laughing my ass off at movies, and my wife's like this.
Oh, I get that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, we don't see.
And she's like, why is there always naked women in these films I'm watching? I'm like, it's just timing. It's just whenever you're around, they just seem to appear on the screen.
And my trousers fall down.
Yeah. I try to make her, feel sympathetic for the movie. I tell her, well, they got to do that. Put some boobs in there because of lack of writing or whatever, and they're just trying to get their movie scene. Come on.
I love that to make up for the lack of writing. We've got to fill this 5 seconds with something.
That really sells.
That joke was lame. Let's show some boobies,
Yeah. No, good call on the 80s comedies there as well. Cheers. What about you, Mr. Dan? What have you been watching, Dan, this last month? And
I have a magical VPN box, so I decided to go try to watch some current movies so I can be current. Because mostly what I've been watching is older westerns and kung fu films. I fall into these niches. So the funny thing is, I must have been tired. I started to watch Predator Wastelands.
Oh, okay.
I got 10 minutes into it. I was like, damn, this is the worst Predator movie I've ever seen. And then I was like, wait. And then it clicked that I saw Asylum in the beginning. And why it didn't register, I don't know. So then I was like, this is the best Asylum movie I've ever seen.
What a roller coaster of emotions.
Yeah, I was like, so then, and I didn't finish it. I watched like half an hour of it. Yeah. Then I tried to watch Predator Badlands, but it had the subtitle because the Predators started talking. Like I was like, how much are these Predators going to chit chat with each other? What the hell? So it was Chinese writing with Russian writing on top of it.
Nice.
That's not helping me. So I bailed on that.
Was there a guy getting up?
Yeah, I was going to say it's halfway through and someone goes to the toilet.
Yeah.
So I bailed on that. So other than that, I've been watching older movies, trying to round out some classics. I finally watched Treasure of the Sierra Madre with Bogart. That was really good.
Cool.
The movie that really surprised me was a movie called Tin Star with Jimmy Stewart and Anthony Perkins. And Jim saw it too recently. Somebody mentioned it. We both watched it. It also has Betsy Palmer, who would, was in Friday the 13th. Man, and I remember the ads for this, when it would come on our UHF stations, but I never actually watched it. That was really good. I was surprised at how good that was. Like Treasure of the Sierra Madre was good, but it was like good in a way that I expected it to be good. You know what I mean? Like I was
totally.
Yeah, it's John Huston and Walter Houston, and it's kind of like what I thought it would be. Whereas Tin Star really like surprised me.
Can I ask you about Treasure of Sierra Madre? Only because that was something I was supposed to have studied, and me being me, I didn't. I think I glossed over it in my essay or whatever. It was one of those where it was constantly referenced, and was there something about it that made you think, oh, I can see why people were told to go away and watch this?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Bogart just sort of descends into greedy madness of the promise of this gold, and you see it coming, and it's just like inevitable. And the old coot that they're with, played by I guess that would be Walter Houston. He warns them. He's like, gold does crazy things to people, and it just happens anyway. And it's like a train wreck that just unravels in front of your eyes. And it's just one of those sweaty, grimy type movies. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That sounds good. Maybe I should watch it. And this is my problem. I was literally like, don't tell me what to watch. But literally, it was their job to tell me what to I was just like, I'm not watching that shit. But then it automatically made me not. Yeah, I don't know. I had the same thing with Twin Peaks. For a while, I had to study Twin Peaks, and it was like, oh, I'm not watching it. It won't be good. And then when I actually watched it, I absolutely loved it. So, just being an awkward bastard. No, so Gareth, I've missed myself out, actually. But my big... I'm going to do new films because, as most people know, I very rarely watch new films. And I've watched a few. Same means as Dan through my wonderful little device. Which isn't a euphemism for my penis. I watched Marty Supreme. I watched Marty Supreme, and I had zero expectations going in, and I absolutely loved it. I was like, how is a film like this getting so much attention and people watching it when it's almost like it reminded me of Mean Streets. Of seeing Mean Streets for the first time, but faster and a little bit more sort of frenetic. Mm-hmm. I think everything about it's weird. The more I read about it, the more I learn about it. I think, oh well, it's that mindset of a director who is so driven to make things perfectly that they don't care about the well-being of everyone around them. Mm-hmm. So like kind of like Exorcist, where it's like Friedkin's like, oh, if she breaks her back flying backwards, who cares? As long as I get my shot.
Right, yeah.
That's what I feel the Safdies are like, and certainly Josh. And as I learn more about other films that he's done, that sounds possibly the reason why they're not working together anymore. But it was a great film. It might be. It's already. There was the film last year. The Ballad of Wallace Island was my favorite of last year, and I gave that 4.5 stars. And I gave Marty Supreme 4.5 stars already. The only other new ones I've watched are Fackham Hall, which proves much to what David Zucker said. Making a spoof film is not easy. Even saying it isn't easy.
They were playing it for laughs. They broke the rule.
They broke the rules, and I didn't laugh once. So
I think I
it's
did
like
once.
an anti-comedy film. Maybe I'm being mean. Maybe I did laugh once. I just can't. 28 years later, Bone Temple. I enjoyed that. It was really weird because I live right near where they filmed a lot of it. So I was like, oh shit, that's Ennerdale. That's this lake, that lake. So it was kind of a weird experience. I'm sure it's been the same people in Canada, US, when they see things pop up in thinking, you can't get from there to there that quickly. But yeah, I enjoyed that. And that was it really. Oh, the Jeff Buckley documentary I got. I couldn't wait for it to come on TV. I'm a massive Jeff Buckley fan, and it was great. It's just very sad. Always, obviously, we know how it ends, but that was a lot of fun. So yeah, those were my new ones. Obviously, I watched a load of films like Swamp Ape, and I did a rewatch of Caddyshack. I watched Spice World, and for the first time. The worst film, though, I saw, worse than Spice World this month, I saw from 2024 is Emilia Perez. Oh, my word. What a terrible film.
Nominated for many awards.
Yeah, in Mexico, they hate it, and it's all about Mexico. And
wasn't it filmed in France or something stupid?
French, appalling film. Good actors, but an appalling film. Almost impossible to watch. But I stuck it out.
Yeah. I will see you later, gentlemen.
Okay. Thanks for coming, but you know what I mean.
Hey, you saw that?
That's after you've seen your next film.
Later.
I'm going to swap him in. I'm going to bring somebody in. Upgrade. We've got. We've upgraded to Jeff.
What's going on, Jeff?
Just as Gareth is leaving. Hey guys, how's it going?
It was in his contract. He was like, if Jeff's in, I'm out.
Well, that's why I came in now when he's left when he was leaving. Man. So
yeah, we don't want any trouble.
I've done enough streams with that fucker. Yeah.
Well,
seriously, I'm like his most recurring guest. Yeah.
You're like, you need to be getting paid. You need to be getting some of his money.
Yeah.
YouTube cash. So, Jeff, what have you been watching in January, February that's really stood out, old or new?
Oh, it's going to be all old for me because I don't watch many new things, as everybody might know.
Sounds to be it's a reoccurring thing, and a lot of people aren't watching a lot of movies.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, I'm a young guy. I'm always referred to as an old soul, especially by our mutual friend Don, the movie Night Owl. He always calls me an old soul. I mean, there's so many old movies still to catch up with. I don't have time for new ones, really. So there's so many great old ones still out there.
That's a good answer.
Yeah. Anyway, for me, I've been. I don't know if you guys saw my birthday stream. I'm preparing a book on spaghetti westerns, so I've been watching a lot of them for research purposes. A lot of new ones. One that stands out is Gentleman Killer with Anthony Stephan, which I showed in my latest update. Give that probably about a 3 star, maybe 2.5, 3 stars, whatever, out of 5. Yeah. Watch one earlier. Actually, I got one earlier, a new one. Still haven't watched it yet, so the verdict's out on it. But it stars Adam West from Batman. Yes, Adam West did a spaghetti western. Yeah, it's called The Relentless 4, and it's supposed to be good. So I haven't checked it out yet, but that's one that's on my watch pile for when I leave from work right there in a few hours. Well, let's see. Let's go with non-spaghetti because I did watch some other films other than spaghetti westerns. Watched a few giallos and Eurocrimes as well. I'm kind of on my Italian subgenre kick again, which I usually am a few times a year. I watched recently. I got a Calderon Blu-ray from the US. Rico the Mean Machine, starring Chris Mitchum, or one of the Mitchum guys, not the famous one, Robert. With Barbara Boucher in it. Obviously, she gets naked in it, as she usually does in her films. It's a really good one. There's a very, very brutal scene in that where a male genitalia gets cut off right on camera. So that's that made me wince a little bit. So yeah, Italian films are really brutal sometimes. So yeah, Rico the Mean Machine, that's one I recommend. I'd probably give that about a 3-star one for the Eurocrime genre. For Giallo, I watched a really good one with Edwig Finash, which I got on 4K actually, thanks to my good buddy Mike's DVD and Blu-ray collection. It's called Case of the Bloody Iris with her and George Hilton. That was a really, really good one as well. So that's just a few of the ones that I've been watching. Yeah.
I think I have that one. I got to check it out. I got to watch it.
Yeah, I think
that's a good one.
I've just been having a bit of a sort out. You guys are going to hate me, but I've just been trying to work out which DVDs and Blu-rays I can sell on. But because I think now I'm a little bit more like, if I haven't watched it for quite a long time and I'm not like got an emotional attachment to it, it's time to go. Whereas in the past, for many years, I was just thousands and thousands. But yeah, that was definitely that seems to be one. However, I did get recently a new 4K, which I don't buy a lot of them. I didn't even realize I had a 4K player. That shows how much I'm into it. But I got the Jason X on 4K because I just couldn't resist it. I now have it on every
Nice.
single format. But like a bit like Rob was saying earlier on, having an emotional attachment to a film, I might say Jason X is, the bee's knees. I'm not sure everyone's going to agree with me until it gets critically reappraised in a few years' time, and everyone says it's a classic. That's probably a good question. Is there something that you've watched this month, Rob, that is something that you absolutely adore, that you maybe think other people are not switched on to yet, or something that you'd recommend? A bit like Jeff was the same with the one of the Eurocrime films there that kind of stood out to him. What is there something that you've watched recently that?
Well, I watched. I was going to say this too. Like, I watched 2 newer films. I don't think it was this month or last month, but Deathstalker. The new Deathstalker was awesome. I watched that recently.
Oh, okay.
And,
I didn't know. Is that the guy who did
Psycho Gorman?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a Canadian from Winnipeg, and he just did that Deathstalker. He had a GoFundMe. I think he did it for like $500,000, and it looks great.
Okay, because I didn't even. Okay. It's on my list to watch it, but I don't think we can get it yet. Or I've missed it or something. I don't know, because it says 2025 on the thing, but I don't know where.
Another one was like I think I watched that like before the new year though, but obviously the new Toxic Avenger. I don't know how you guys felt about that. I loved the new Toxic Avenger.
I thought
it was a little different, but I thought it was pretty cool.
I want to see it.
Yeah. Macon. I don't know how to say the guy's name. Blair, who made it, and he's the guy who's with Jeremy Saulnier. Oh my word, they both got names I can't say.
That's easy for you to say,
but I like. Yeah, well, I wish it was.
That's why I don't remember names.
I'm like because like Blue Ruin and Green Room and all that group of guys. I just love those. In fact, that's
Blue Ruin is awesome.
Oh, so good. Yeah, so good. And the ones that what's the one that he did recently that kind of went under, because there's Blue Ruin, then Green Room, because they're all there's another one, and my mind has gone completely blank, but I really enjoyed it. Where he's like, Rebel Ridge, that was it, Rebel Ridge. 2024. There's this guy. There's this guy. He's like a. He teaches people. He teaches the army how to disarm people without injuring them. Like he's like a kind of master of manipulation and stuff of people's bodies. And he goes to pick up a relative who has been arrested for like driving with his tail light out, something very, very minor. And then something happens to the kid in custody, and he won't let it go. And the whole it's a bit like Walking Tall kind of feel to it.
Yeah,
and I really enjoyed it. I think it was supposed to be the guy from Star Wars, the lead guy. The English guy who's in Star Wars. That doesn't narrow it down. From the modern Star Wars, the Finn from Star Wars, I can't think what his name. John Boyega. It was supposed to be him, and he just ducked out, and they got this other guy, and this other guy's awesome. And Don Johnson is in it as well, so it reminds me a little bit of Dragged Across Concrete as well. It's got a bit of that feel to it. So yeah, Rebel Ridge is one of my recommendations, just to pop in with that. Any others, Rob, that stand out?
Stand out? Not really.
No, I think that might be a recurring theme. Just before you do, I'm going to add. I just spotted the artist formerly known as Jim's Movie Channel.
And Jimbo.
Good to see you, Jim. How are you?
Hello, everyone. I'm Troy McClure. You might remember me from such live streams as Garrett's Playboy After Dark. Hello, everybody. How y'all doing?
I'm still recovering from seeing you two and Playboy models at the same time.
Oh, that stream was a lot of fun, man. That stream was a lot of fun.
Awesome. Well, let's keep going around the horn, and we'll I think we're up to Mr. Dan. So, Mr. Dan, anything else that you've kind of that popped into your head while we're having a chat?
Yeah, I would say going back to Westerns, I had seen it before, but it had been a long time. But Valdez is coming with Burt Lancaster.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah.
I couldn't believe how much I liked it this time. I liked it even more this time than I did when I saw it some years ago. So he was fantastic. He's amazing in that movie, but also so many of the character actors in that are so good. And, it doesn't have like an explosive conclusion. It's an Elmer Leonard story. So it's more about like the characters, but damn, that was good. That was really good. And then, after Jeff unboxed his Magnificent Seven set with the sequels, I got off my ass and finally watched all the sequels to the Magnificent Seven, which I had. I just been putting off because they're not going to be as good as the Magnificent Seven. So I was really glad I finally did that. And my favorite was the second one, the middle one, The Guns of the Magnificent Seven with George Kennedy, who I was really surprised at how good he was at playing Chris. That's the Yul Brynner character, because they don't look alike, at all. that was my favorite one of the three, but I'm so glad I actually went back and I finally watched all three of the sequels.
Such a blind spot to me, so I'm getting my notebook out and writing down a lot of and to be honest, from yourself, from Jeff's channels, the certainly the spaghetti westerns and westerns in general, barring about maybe 10 to 15 probably really well-known ones, are a bit of a blind spot for me. I was a massive Bonanza fan as a kid. I probably watched every episode of Bonanza. I was just loved. So it's definitely something I'm into, but I definitely need to I'm already writing down a lot when I'm watching other people's channels. I just get my notebook out and off we go. And then it goes onto the list of 500 movies that I have to that I have to watch. So let's keep going around so I don't lose track. So thanks, Dan. That's awesome. What about, Jeff, anything popped into your head since last time we spoke to you?
Oh yeah, just to piggyback on what Dan said about the Magnificent Seven sequels. Obviously, I watched them all as well. Given that I had that beautiful set that I just recently got and unboxed on the channel. I finally went through them all as well. Finally gave me a good reason to. And I quite enjoyed them. It's obviously they're not a single one of them is going to top the original, because the original is just that cast. You just can't beat it with Bronson in there and Steve McQueen, everybody. But there were some good things in the sequel, and just similar to Dan, I also prefer the Guns of the Magnificent Seven out of the sequels the most, with George Kennedy. Although I must admit, I also had a bit of a soft spot for the last one, Magnificent Seven Ride, with Lee Van Cleef, or we call him LVC on my channel. The great LVC. I got a huge soft spot for anything he's in. So that's another one that I really liked. Just to piggyback off of Dan, I also watched those films finally, and I rather enjoyed them.
Awesome. Just thinking about George Kennedy, it's been a long time since I last watched Cool Hand Luke. I think I need to have a watch party or rewatch that again soon, because I'm just thinking about eggs. I want to watch that film.
That's why he was cast in The Guns of the Magnificent Seven, because he was coming off his Oscar for that.
Yeah.
So he seems like kind of an odd fit, but they were really pushing that. It's on the poster. Oscar winner George Kennedy.
Yeah. Right. Got you. So, Jim, what have you been watching, my friend? What's stood out to you, good, bad, or ugly?
I haven't watched as much as I should be. I'm too busy doing live streams with people.
Playboy,
unbelievable. But the last quote unquote new movie that I watched, I did see 28 years later, the Bone Temple, the new one.
Oh, cool. Me too. Awesome.
And rather enjoyed it, surprisingly, because I don't know if you wanted to talk about it later or not, but I wasn't a big fan of the last one. And I thought this one was much better, and I might be so bold, it might even be my favorite of the series. I was surprised how much I really enjoyed it. So,
that's interesting.
And then it's funny, Dan mentioned Valdez is coming, because I just watched that recently on Prime with my mom. She's really into Westerns, so I've been trying. She's suffering from dementia, so I watch a lot of Westerns with her, and that was one of them. And I had never seen it before, and great movie. Burt Lancaster is great. The ending, it's got one of those ambiguous endings, I really liked it. Another one was the Tin Star, which I mentioned on another live stream recently.
Oh yeah,
with a very young Betsy Palmer, Jason's mother, and she was young and hot. I was surprised. But a very good movie with Henry Fonda and Anthony Perkins. And another one was Waterhole Number 3 with James Coburn, Bruce Dern, and Carol O'Connor, who played Archie Bunker.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that one's a comedy kind of. It's a Western with some comedic overtones to it. Like there's a lot of rape jokes in it, but it's not like Blazing Saddles type humor. It's its own thing. But it kind of. Have you ever seen In Like Flint, the Flint movies that James Coburn did? It's similar in tone. Coburn plays the same type of character, but in the West. But it's It's a fun movie. I enjoyed it. And I watched the Smashing Machine. With Dwayne Johnson. And quite honest, I was surprised that I enjoyed that one because again, I had zero interest.
The other Safdie brother, isn't it? It's the other Safdie brother who did that one. I saw the documentary of the Smashing Machine many years ago because early days of UFC and Pride and things like that, I used to watch it a lot. And I remember watching that Mark Kerr documentary, and I'm sure the thought went through my mind, they should make a movie out of this. I did not think they should make a movie out of this with The Rock at the time, but he's
great.
I was surprised.
That's what surprised me about it was it's without a doubt his best performance. I mean, he's under prosthetics and such. My mom didn't even recognize him. She was like, "Who is that guy?" And I'm like, "That's The Rock."
That's The Rock.
The Rock.
That's The Rock. If you smell what I'm cooking.
Exactly. But that's about it as far as recent watches go. Other than rewatches, I still watch a lot of shit. I watched Sisu 2 again. Road to Revenge.
Oh, I finally did see that. Yeah.
Oh my god, I love it. I mean, it's like a Roadrunner cartoon brought to life. It really is. It's truly a check your brain at the door, because if you try to even think one moment of that is a serious thing, it falls apart. It's so over the top ridiculous, but my god, what a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So
cool. Well, to kind of jumping onto what you were saying about the Bone Temple, I can't compare it to the one before because I haven't actually seen the one before it. I was never a massive fan of them, even though this is a kind of weird thing where Danny Boyle was from the place where near the place I used to live, and now I've moved up to the Lake District, and they filmed a lot of the new bits, particularly in the Bone Temple. So I won't ruin it, but there's a part near the end of the film where the camera moves up and you see this lake and there's like a house. A couple of people are in this. I was like, oh shit, that's where I walk my dog.
Really?
Yeah. So it was a kind of a weird feeling. So I was like, oh, maybe I'm going to give it an extra half star just for that, because it's like my dog's favorite place to go. But I know I did actually really enjoy it. I thought Ray Fiennes was great. It's weird. I wanted to make a video about it because it's so weird, because there's a whole layer that's kind of missed in America because of the whole Jimmy Savile, whatever he's called, Sir Jimmy Diamond or whatever he's called. I can't remember.
Well, see, that's, again, you didn't see the first one, right?
No, I kind of have a rough idea. I looked on Wikipedia.
Oh, okay. Because I was going to say, how did you even understand what the hell was going on without seeing that original? But what gets me about the Jimmys, okay, and I'm glad you brought that up. My original complaint about the first one, okay, I keep saying the first one, it's actually the third one, but the tonal whiplash at the very end of that movie, and it's where you're introduced to these characters, the Jimmys, okay?
Yeah, right.
So I'm watching this movie, and suddenly the last scene turns into the Power Rangers. And I've got no context why they're dressed that way, why they're acting that way. And it's like, what the hell? So that was one of my major complaints. But when I saw the new one, it does. It takes place right where that last one ends, more or less. Suddenly it all made sense. And it was like, even without the Jimmy Savile connection, it still made enough sense to where it was like, okay.
Well, that's it, isn't it? It's actually quite clever because the idea of this group of people who only have a limited memory because they were so young of pop culture and television from when they were children, that they make the Teletubbies and people like Jimmy Savile, like that's their high art. That's like their watermark of what was interesting or special, because they didn't really have anything else. They've not got anything else new to compare it to. So it kind of places that group of people when the first movie was made and the first thing was kind of happening. And I thought that was quite clever. And it probably is my favorite of the ones. Obviously, I've not seen the one before that. And yeah, I just thought it was really well made. I thought she did a great job. Considering that, you know, a lot of these indie filmmakers, they get grabbed up by Marvel. They get told to make a movie that they seemingly have no affinity for. Then they get slated for doing that, and then they have to rebuild their careers. This was a good choice, making the 28 years later Bone Temple. So yeah, I thought it was the greatest film I've ever seen or anything, but I liked it a lot. It was like 3.5 stars, maybe more. I really enjoyed that. Yeah.
Ray Fiennes and Jack O'Connell are both phenomenal in it.
Yeah,
in my opinion, they're both great.
Well, funny you should say, because speaking of Jack O'Connell, because before we went live, Rob and Gareth and myself were talking about films that kind of had a really massive amount of hype, and then I think
I lost your sound.
He's just parked up. You okay? We're all good.
Hold on a second.
Oh, here's Jeff now. He's back.
Yeah,
there he is.
I lost the audio on the
I can't hear you anymore.
I could only hear Jim.
Okay. You guys okay? Can you all hear me now?
Yep.
I was just saying about how we're good. How Rob and Gareth and myself were talking about films from maybe from last year, I suppose, that were kind of middle of the road films, but people are absolutely praising them to the hills at the moment, like Weapons and what's the other one? Sinners. Yeah, Sinners. That were like films that personally I thought they had good bits in them, but they weren't like films that I'll probably ever watch again. And I don't know whether that's a bit of a worrying sign for original films, that like we're just like, oh, it's not a Marvel movie, therefore it's great. But what was your point about that, Rob? Because you were saying a bit about that before, weren't you?
Well, I was just saying that it seems like when I hear a lot of people talk about movies, it's like it's almost like they're a bit desperate for a good movie. You know what I mean? They see a movie that's not bad, and then they blow it up like it's amazing. And I got, like I said, I don't watch new movies at all unless they're recommended to me. And I was recommended The Substance, Sinners, and Weapons, and they were all good. They were all good, okay movies, but they weren't like you said. I'm never going to watch them again. Like they're like one watch movies. They're all right. But I see people talking about them like they're award-winning movies, and this, you know, like this part of the story was crazy. This part of the story was crazy. I'm like, you wait for like 3/4 of a movie for the last quarter of it to be good, you know, and then you're like, this movie's awesome. I just don't see it like that.
Yeah. If I turned on Shudder one night and just ran and said, "Oh, Weapons, what's this movie?" and just watched it, it would have been like one of the best movies I ever watched on Shudder. But you know, because people hyped it up and I went to the theater to see it, I did like it. I did enjoy it. My son and I both enjoyed it.
Yeah.
But I'm kind of the same way. I will watch. I think I will watch it again. Yeah. But I didn't think it was the greatest thing in the universe.
I guess if you've not seen any films where we mess around with the timeline and the narrators, and then maybe that might, and that'd be really cool. If you're like going to the cinema and watching that and you're like 17, 18, then that's awesome. Like a really, really cool thing. Maybe not saying jaded or anything like that, but like, you know, there's definitely lots of times we've experienced films like that, and it's not going to be like, whoa, you know. In a way, it's kind of cool. It's a bit like I don't get too upset with people who, you know, Star Wars related people who are like, oh, this one's my favorite. This one's my favorite. A lot of it just depends on what age you were when you watched it.
Yep, absolutely.
Like,
you know, it's like, remember when that movie Goodnight Mommy came out, and then they for some reason made a remake? I got about halfway through it, and I'm like, oh, this is like The Others. Remember The Others, Jim, from the 70s?
Oh yeah,
With the twins,
Yep.
right? I was like, okay, I get it. I know where this is going.
Yep.
But if you didn't have that reference, it was a pretty good creepy movie. But once I figured it out, I was like, oh, well, okay, I got it. Yep.
Yeah, and it's like body horror. Like there might be a lot of people who, before watching The Substance, because it's kind of got a French twist to it and it's a bit arty. Well, there might be a lot of people who's never watched a Frank Henenlotter film.
I like the Substance out of those three. I like the Substance the most.
Yeah, I liked it too. I didn't dislike any of them, but like, imagine seeing that and you've never seen a body horror. Like you might be like, oh my, or you've never seen The Fly.
I was going to say The Substance is the best Cronenberg movie that he didn't direct.
Right? Yeah.
yeah. If you'd never seen The Fly, you'd be like, where did this person get all these ideas?
And like I mentioned to Jim a long time ago, I'm as excited about what's her name, Caroline Fugit. Is that how you say her name? The director. Coraline.
Coraline or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, don't. Yeah,
just
I'm not
based on Revenge and The Substance. Based on those two films, I'm more excited about what she's going to come up with next than anybody else. Because I feel like so many other people are so kind of overhyped.
Well, I know you guys were kind of you guys were mixed about your opinion of Weapons, but I really enjoyed Weapons for what it was. I saw it opening weekend, so it wasn't hyped up for me. I saw it when it was still fresh, But I really enjoyed Barbarian, which was his earlier film, and that one's just as batshit crazy as Weapons. It's just on a smaller scale.
Yeah.
So I'm interested to see what this guy's got in store coming up in the pipeline. I know his next thing he's doing a Resident Evil movie of all things. Okay.
Yeah.
But apparently it's like a total different spin on it than the previous ones. It's supposed to be more geared towards the actual games and old school zombie movies as opposed to a CGI action fest. So we'll see,
He's got that comedic sensibility where he did like a great he did quite a lot of like things on YouTube beforehand and sort of comedy sketches and things.
Yeah, he was part of a comedian or comedy group rather. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, and that first 2/3 of the film I thought was set up so well. Of Barbarian, particularly like Justin Long and kind of playing against type and things like that. There's another guy to kind of jump on who's from a similar background, but his is just free on YouTube, and I kept going on about how much I loved it, which I thought was even better than that. A guy called Curry Barker made a film called Milk and Cereal, and he's from like a comedy troupe background on YouTube, and it's all kind of a little. I'm trying to think what it's a bit like. I can't really describe what it's like, but it's very much of the YouTube generation kind of thing, and it reminded me of that. I think there's a group of people who are kind of coming from comedy backgrounds and making really good horror films. And that was I think Barbarian is one as well. It's a good double bill with Weapons, isn't it? You'd be able to watch. That'd be a good night.
What the fuck, part 2? Because that's what I've been saying about Weapons since day one. They screwed up. The actual name of that movie should have been What the Fuck, because everybody knows about the Josh Brolin part, which is great. It's a excellent moment in that movie, okay? But watch that movie again. That phrase is used at least 20 times throughout the movie.
Yeah.
If you did a drinking game every time you heard it, you would be dead of alcohol poisoning before the movie was over. I mean, just the sequence of Benedict Wong running alone. You hear it at least a dozen times in the background. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck?
Well, I think that film has, to give it credit, it has changed something for me. It's changed the way I run towards people when I go to meet them. I do it all the time now. My wife would be like, "Can you go and get me a cup of tea?" I'll be like, "I'll be right back." She's like, "What are you doing?"
That's awesome.
And we got another visitor. Somebody who's at the door.
Oh, who's this?
It's the horror cat there.
Larry.
Hey,
Oh,
Larry.
who let the cat in?
Everyone's favorite horror cat there.
Big Lar.
How's it going,
Hey,
guys?
Larry, how you doing?
Good, good. How y'all doing?
Yeah, doing
Better
good.
for seeing you, my friend. What? Well, look at this crew. Now we've got rid of Gareth. We've got on with the handsome guys now.
Oh, man.
Man, it's because so we're talking about films that we've watched in 2026, basically, and enjoyed. Maybe even dipping into ones we've really not enjoyed as well. I guess. Where are you, Larry, on that? What's how are you doing with your film watching, new or old?
This year so far, I haven't really watched too much. I haven't had a chance to. I mean, I saw Tron Ares, and it was a lot better. Well, I wouldn't say a lot, but it was better than what I expected.
Okay.
I was surprised. I was actually surprised by it. So I was like, okay, it wasn't going to be horrible. Still don't like the soundtrack, but it's all right.
Think there'll be another 20 years and they'll do another one?
Probably.
Like, just kind of forget. They're like, I didn't really do as well as we thought it'd do. Okay, just put it in the drawer and we'll get it out in another 10 to 15, 20 years and we'll do it
The
again.
fourth time is the charm, boy.
Yeah. They're gonna have a Jeff Bridges hologram by the time they come up with a good one.
It's going to be an AI hologram of Bridges.
Larry, how did they screw up the music? What was wrong with the soundtrack?
I felt it was too bombastic for certain scenes.
Okay.
You know, like when they that first reveal of Ares and I can't remember the girl's name, but like that at the beginning when they're like 3D printing them, like it was super like noisy and loud. I felt it should have been more ominous.
Okay.
It was more like they were trying to do hero shot there. So there was a lot of that where it seemed like the soundtrack was more noise than it was an actual soundtrack.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Well, I mean,
Jeff
that's
on
a
the
big
move.
thing, isn't it? The noise of things. Like I find now I don't watch any trailers anymore because of the like that drone sound. I mean, it made sense with what's Nolan's film called?
Tenet?
Inception.
Inception. It made well, I think it's in the trailer, but it made sense because every time they changed the world they were in and changed the thing, that drone made sense. The drone, everyone was just like, "Oh, that makes yes." Let's put that in every single trailer from now on. It's just like, oh my word.
Well, it's like
Well,
when
it
they were
used to be the music from Aliens.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's exactly what I was gonna say. That
Yep.
Horner song from Aliens. It was in everything.
Dun 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 dun. Boom boom boom. Yeah.
I think it's actually, especially when you go to the cinema and they do the 3DX thing and it just goes like that to remind it. Like a lot of people find that really, it's almost like brown noise, you know? Probably is for a few people.
It's a brown note.
Yeah, exactly. That's it. The brown note. That's what I meant.
Audience
Good
full
job.
of people. Shit their
Larry's
pants in unison.
Larry's my interpreter.
Oh man.
So,
I'm trying to think what else.
Tron Ares was thumbs in the middle or pointing up?
Yeah, it was all right.
Yeah. Okay.
Like I said, it wasn't like I thought it was going to be a complete train wreck, and I kept hearing people saying that it was actually pretty good, and I saw it and I was like, okay, it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be.
Do you think that it's hurt by having Jared Leto in the sense that any film that has Jared Leto in, people are just like, fuck that?
Well, I think what hurts it is just it really didn't follow the last one, Legacy.
Right. Yeah.
I think at this point, Legacy has more of a cult following. I mean, I've liked Legacy since I saw it, but I mean, that's just me.
None of those movies were big hits.
No.
That's what gets me.
No,
Okay,
the first one.
people
no.
seem to think that this is part of some big franchise and Ares killed it. It's like no.
No.
The original Tron, which I saw theatrically as a kid.
So did I. Yeah.
So did Dan. Okay, and we loved it, but that movie was not a hit.
It was, yeah.
It wasn't. And then when Legacy came out, it did all right, but it was not a hit either. So that's when they came out with this third one. I was like, really?
Yeah, I was
They're
very
spending
surprised.
that much money on that for those returns. So I wasn't shocked at all.
Yeah, this always in funny times for Disney as well. Like the first one when it came out, it was kind of I was reading something about that recently. It was just such a kind of like coming off the black hole, and then that they didn't quite have a lot lot of what they were doing with their movies
dark
at the time.
ages.
Yeah,
Seriously.
Well, the black hole, I loved it as a kid.
So did I.
I tried watching it again recently, and I fell asleep. But also, the first Tron is one of those as well, where it is a bit ASMR for me, and it does kind of just drift me off sleep. But I don't know if that's just
It happens to me every time, man.
Yeah, it's funny. I think I remember that. I tried watching it a couple of
Whenever I have trouble sleeping, I either put on Tron or I put on Doom.
Yeah, I mean, it's quite nice.
I put the first Dune on, and that'll put me to sleep like this.
Yeah, it's a nice. It's almost like when you got those fireplaces or 8-hour things, and it's like in a train with snow coming down or something. Well, Dune's just that, really, isn't it? It's like just sand. Obviously, there's occasionally some horrific things pop out, but that might wake you up, man.
It's just like, especially if you have like a smoke or something before, and you're like, well,
yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I definitely remember thinking, like with Legacy, really enjoying the sort of kinetic feel of it and the music. The music just made it really stand out. The first one, the look of it was just mind blowing as a kid, though. I don't want to undersell how. Yeah. Like I was.
It was a game changer.
And the game,
game changer.
Well,
on the big screen, it really was.
Yeah, and
even the critics that didn't like the movie, all of them were unanimous in saying, "But the look of this movie is incredible," and it still is.
Yeah.
And it seemed you might think it was a bigger hit because there were games that came after it.
Yeah,
Discs of Tron was like my favorite game in the arcade. I freaking love that game.
Between the original Tron game and Discs of Tron, I could probably buy a nice vintage Corvette for all the quarters that I put in those machines. I mean, seriously, those two games were more addicting than any other video game I ever played.
Yeah.
Oh man, this I did like that Vector Star Wars though.
Well, that would be number 3.
Yeah.
That's definitely number 3.
Well, you read my mind there, Larry, because when I was going to completely change this because it's a free-for-all. It's just I'm going to ask everybody in the panel like them arcade game memories, like either their favorite or the one that they literally fed 10p's, quarters, rupees, whatever you fed into it. I don't know what everybody's currency is these days. Pesos,
it's going to be rubles if things keep going the way they are.
Because it's for me, I just remember like playing Outrun, that the same Star Wars game that Larry was saying. I used to love WrestleFest. That was one of my favorites. The WWF game, Road Rash. These were all just amazing ones that I would just rush down to the arcade and play as much as I could. And again, that's probably why I like watching Tron as a kid, because it's just like, it's an arcade in a film. What about you, Rob? What was your arcade experience as a growing up?
Well, I got like 2 separate ones because when I was younger, I lived in one neighborhood, and then as I hit a teenager, I moved to another neighborhood. So when I was younger, there was a place I played a lot of the Star Wars when you were the Darth Vader one.
Oh yeah, that's
yeah.
That one, and then when we moved, I played that game like crazy. Then when we moved, there was a corner store that had Golden Axe in the background, in the back of the store behind the
Golden Axe, yes.
And I stayed there all day playing Golden Axe. And then as I got a little bit older, and I started to hang out with some friends and shit, and hanging out and having smokes and whatever, and we hung out in the bowling alley, and then we started playing this game called Vendetta. I don't know if you know, but it was like a 4-person player Vendetta, and you just went through like the role playing and picking up bricks and chains and bats and beating other people.
Kind of like a
Streets of Rage kind of thing.
Yeah, something like that. But there was like one dude that had blonde like a box haircut, something like Street Fighter a little bit, and there were like 4 different characters or whatever. But you just pick up chains and like brass knuckles and baseball bats and throw bricks and
that sounds good.
shit like that.
I might go and do that tonight.
We played that forever, man. We played that forever.
For real, though, no game. What about you, Dan? What was your arcade experience?
Well, I mean, I go way back, so we're talking, things like Centipede, Scramble.
I had Centipede.
Games like that, and then it was Tron, Discs of Tron. A little bit later, there was a Chuck E. Cheese that we went to for like many birthday parties, and I also worked in childcare, so we would go on field trips there. They had a Marvel versus Capcom, which had some kind of a glitch. Ooh. So you would get like infinite lives. Like you guys remember the game Contra?
Oh yeah.
There was a code you can put in, and you would get 99 lives.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
The Konami code, was it?
There would be kids playing that didn't even really know how to play it. We would go eat our pizza and come back, and it would still be going. That was a fun one. Awesome. I even remember when Tetris was new in the arcade.
Yeah, Tetris still stands up though. I could go. I remember I missed a whole World Cup final because I got hooked playing Tetris, and people were like, "You're not coming to watch the football," and I was like, "What?" I'm like on level 803, like.
No, there was some subliminal shit in Tetris, especially the old school Nintendo version. I don't know if it was in the music or the shapes. I'd be driving down the road and seeing those goddamn shapes in my head, sleeping at night and listening to that music. Yeah, that's the only game in my life that ever happened to. So,
I remember playing like Grand Theft Auto or Saints Row or something like crazy for like a weekend. And then I'd go to sleep, and I try to sleep, and all I see is streets passing by in my eyelids. It's like I couldn't close my eyes. Even when I close my eyes, I'm still seeing streets passing by.
I thought you were going to say you went to bed, started sleepwalking, and putting some caps in people's asses.
Just accidentally bringing lots of hookers into you.
The last game I played was Saints Row, and I finished. That's the last game I finished it, and I remember thinking to myself, I'm tired of wasting a whole weekend. I get home on Friday, I start playing, and next thing you know, it's Sunday.
Yep.
And I smoked like I don't know how many joints, and I don't know what the fuck happened. I'm just playing the game the whole weekend. I said, no more. I stopped playing. I got rid of it. I never touched it again. Then I started watching my son play, and he's playing like Black Flag there to save the pirate one on the big huge TV, and I'm like, oh my god. I got to walk out the room, and then he's playing like the Red Dead Redemption. And I said, if I got on these games again, man, you'll never see me again.
This is it. It's a good job you're not British, otherwise you'd be into your Football Manager game, and that'd be it. Like it tells you how many years you've wasted on it in your life. And I was like, oh my word! Like I've given a lot of my life to trying to get my little football team into the Premier League. So Jeff, what's your arcade memories? What's your experiences?
Arcade, nothing.
Yeah, he's too young.
I'm too young. Yeah.
Okay, what about in the house?
I won't just piggyback off what Rob was saying. What Rob was saying about games like GTA and Saints Row. I played all that stuff, and just to also go off on how many hours spent. The PS5 actually tracks how many hours you spend games. My most played game is Red Dead Redemption 2, on which it currently sits at like 600 to 700 hours. So
yeah, I believe it.
Yeah,
I believe it. That game is huge.
Yeah. Well, Jeff, if you ever come over to the UK, there's a massive factory that they've converted. It's called the Berry Arcade Club, and inside there, it's got all the games that we've mentioned. It's absolutely amazing. It's all free vend. You pay to go in. You can walk around. Me and my friend finally finished the Turtles game. Like we finished that. I went on to WrestleFest, the Star Wars games. I was there for a full day, and I could have stayed longer, and it was just awesome. So like if you guys ever make it over here, we'll all go and relive. Well, we won't relive your youth, Jeff, because you just reminded us that there wasn't any. We can relive somebody else's youth.
Yeah.
So back to you then, Jim. What's your arcade kind of?
I'm like memories? Dan. I'm a original generation idiot. Is what my dad used to call me, because I would always put, all you do is waste money in those goddamn machines. That's what I would hear. I remember, okay, this is how old I am, gentlemen. There was a glass top like bar type arcade game that was football with X's and O's. And the trackball was about the size of my head. And you'd be whipping this thing as hard as you could, and the shit would barely be moving to the point where you'd get blisters on your hands. I mean, that's my earliest video game memory. But we had a arcade called Another Galaxy, which was half a block down from the movie theater that I worked in as a teenager. So I would go there every day before work, spend $5 a day, go to work, and then stop there again after work and spend another $5. So I played everything. I was addicted to that shit. But to make a long story short, my game of choice, I mean, there's a million of them. Tron was definitely one of them, but Zaxxon, I don't know if any of you remember that. Dan will. Okay, that one was cool. But there was a game that we had in the lobby of my movie theater called Sinistar. Run, coward, run. Do you remember that shit, Dan?
No, I actually don't remember that one.
Oh my God, that was one of the hardest fucking games ever. But this thing would taunt you.
Huh.
Beware, coward. I mean, it would taunt you. And I mean, check it out. Go on YouTube. They've got videos of that game. Okay.
It's not like that one.
It's weird that you bring the subject up today, Matt, because I literally found this out yesterday. Okay. I was going on YouTube and I just happened to catch a video of some guy who was showing off his home arcade. Okay. And the next video just happened to be a link of this guy going to a place called Vintage Vault Arcade. And I was like, oh, wow, check this place out. Where is it? Okay. It's 30 minutes from my house.
Oh.
They've got over 130 old school video games and over 50 pinball machines. And it's $20. You walk in and it's unlimited play.
Whoa.
Nice.
Yes.
Even though my channel is on a hiatus, you might be seeing an arcade video coming up on my channel in the immediate future, because I told my wife, I'm going to ask my grandson. He's coming this coming weekend. I'm going to ask my grandson if he has any interest of going, and whether he does or not, Grandpa Jim is definitely going.
With or without you, we're going. Yeah.
Well, he does. He's got an Xbox, the Xbox One and this and that and the other. And he plays all those games. And whenever I mention my old school games, he looks at the graphics and he's like, oh, those games look dumb. And it's like, Bryson, those games are harder than the ones that you play.
Yeah.
And he's like, because they were designed.
They
were designed to take your money.
They'll keep playing. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So all right, I'll shut up.
Larry, no, it's awesome. What was that? You were just about to say something there, Larry, as well.
No, I was gonna say it's like a baby's toy.
Yeah, man. It's funny, isn't it? Like some of the things.
No, you got to use your hands.
Yeah, we don't just plug it straight into your brain. But I used to really like those computer game tables. We'd have them in pubs, and you can have one person sat on one side of the table and one on the other. You could put your beer. Well, not
the cocktail.
Yeah. I always wanted one of those. I think Contra was definitely on one of those. Xenon 2 or Xenon.
Miss Pac-Man.
I just love that kind of stuff. I think if I had unlimited funds, I would be a menace, because my house would be full of just stuff that I just like looking at, and very rare. I'll probably never play them, but I'll just be like, oh, I've got this pinball machine, because it like in that Berry Arcade Club, I went through every single pinball machine. There was like a Batman one with Adam West on it. There was like a Metallica one. Oh man, it was just so cool. And I could have spent, if somebody was said to me, like, you've got all the money in the world, I would have just been like, I'll take the whole thing. Like, but where are you going to put it? Never mind. It doesn't matter. Like, we'll work it out.
You got shelf space problems now?
Yeah. I know. I'm already selling stuff as it is. That's So I think we'll kind of we'll do another run round the group. But I really enjoyed this chat, particularly because
we got to find out about Larry's video games still.
Yeah, did I not ask you, Larry, about your video game experience? Did I miss you out, man? Oh man, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I got you, brother.
I love you, Larry. I'm sorry, man.
I'll
go.
I'll
see it
together.
No, it's fine. It's okay. I'm.
All right, so I'm taking over, guys.
Okay.
That's not a Larry show. Yeah.
I booted him off his own stream.
Go on, Larry. I'm sorry, my friend.
It's all good, man.
I'll do the prayer hands.
I just real quick to piggyback off of what Jeff was saying. So, like, only game that comes close that I spent, like, I did a quick math was 360 hours was Knights of the Old Republic, the first one.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I can
That
see
was, and that's because I passed it 6 times.
Right.
And that game is easily like 50 to 60 hours. So I just averaged it out to like 60 each time. So I was just like, okay, so 360 hours. That one was one that I just like I played it 3 times a day, and each day that I played it was like 3 hours each day. 3 hours when I got up, went to work, came back, another 3 hours, had dinner, did other stuff, and then 2 more hours, maybe 3 hours before I went to bed. Like, I was addicted to that game. As for arcade, man, I used to pump a lot of quarters into Ninja Turtles, the old X-Men game, and then also the Alien vs. Predator game as well.
Nice.
Yeah. Is it Alien 3 The Gun as well? That's a good game. I don't know if
I never played that one. Oh,
Yeah.
and Terminator 2. The Terminator 2
I've only played it on an emulator, but that was a lot of fun. That was a lot.
Yeah,
I did quite like those ones with big guns.
You just move the cursor around with the joystick. But
I'm gonna pop that in because I can't hear Matt.
Was
I'm
a
just
lot of
gonna
fun. The alien one that you're talking about.
about.
Real quick, I forgot to mention this because Jeff talking about the PS5. I don't have a PS5 because I got a PS4. All right. And the last game that I bought was Doom Eternal when it came out, because I'm a big Doom guy. I love the Doom games. Okay. Been playing them since the old computer original Doom. Okay.
I love Doom. Yeah.
But the newer ones, I should say, have this really thundering heavy metal soundtrack in the background, which I love. Okay. It makes the game so much more. But my wife's not into that type of music. So I would put these headphones on so she wouldn't have to listen to it. So here I am laying on the bed next to her playing this game. She got to the point where she'd start shaking me, and I'm like, what am I making? Is it coming through my headphones? Am I doing? She's like, no, I think you're going to have a fucking heart attack the way you're breathing. She literally started taking my blood pressure playing that game because it was so intense that I got paranoid. I haven't played it since.
Wow.
So it's like
Wow.
Red Dead Redemption, that one, the God of War games, all those games, I've got them, and they're just collecting dust because I'm afraid that if I go on there, I'm going to have a heart attack.
One way or another, we're not going to see you. It might be just because you're playing the game, hopefully.
But have any of you ever played that Doom game? Jesus.
Not the latest one, but
I played the first Doom game, but not any of the others.
That Eternal game is insane.
Yeah,
it's too hard in my opinion.
Well, I'm an Eternal. I've played Eternal. I've played that one. Yeah, not the latest one. I think the Dark Ages is the latest one. I haven't played that one.
Yeah, I want to play that one, but
see, I want to play that one, but I'm not going to buy a PS5 to do it. That's what pisses me off because they didn't make it for the PS4. So, but yeah, I had to mention the fact that my wife has more or less banned me. She told me she would rather me go back to playing Guitar Hero, where she would hear the clack, 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 clack of the controller than me playing Doom with my headphones.
Well, guys, I was just thinking as we're talking about like dangerous situation play. I think the Wii was the one where if you've not attached that to your wrist properly, you're smashing it through your TV or into somebody's jaw.
My grandson wears the VR thing. And I banned him from playing it in the living room by my big ass TV. So he'll be in this room that I'm in right now, which is like his bedroom when he's here. And every once in a while, I'll just hear, boom.
Man, I don't think I could be trusted with a VR thing. I think it would be infected with viruses within about an hour. One way or another.
The the controls will get all sticky and you wouldn't be able to operate it no more.
Just stood there like, it's like, what wife opens the door? What are you doing? I
don't know what kind of games you're playing.
Yeah,
man.
I'd be
it's a brewery game, I swear.
Yeah, some open world.
Like, how come this doesn't work anymore? Somebody spilled Pepsi on the controllers, I think.
Yeah, that's what
it wasn't me. So there's nobody else here.
Honey, were you eating a glazed donut?
Kinda. So I've got 2 more questions for the group before we absolutely fall into disrepute. So the next question: if you were to choose a computer game or video game, as some people call them, and you were to make it into a movie, which one would you choose? It doesn't matter if it's one that's already been done, for example, or if it has or it hasn't, doesn't matter, or your take on it. So, for example, mine would be I would make a Tetris movie. Like I would. I don't know how I'd do it, but it'd kind of be very Tron-esque. Let's say it'd be very Tron-esque. So that would be mine. I'll give you guys a bit of time to think. Whoever's next has got a bit of a shitty one because then you've got to think of it off the top of their head. So, Rob.
I already have an answer.
You don't have an answer, you do?
Yeah, Bad Dudes.
Bad Dudes.
Nice.
I remember that one.
I have an arcade cabinet over here in the store over here. So when I was buying my arcade, I was thinking, like, do I want like an authentic arcade, which is like one game? Or do I want to... Because I try to keep my video store like 80s, 90s, right? Mm-hmm. Or do I want to get an arcade where I can, that's cheaper and that has like 1,000 games in it?
Yeah.
So I have a custom one over there. It's got like I don't even know how many games is in it. I can put any game I want in it, and I've been playing Bad Dudes on there like crazy. And the other one, I can't remember the name of it, but do you remember one that you're underwater and you got to send bombs out and things are passing by and you got to stop bombs coming towards you, the submarines and shit.
Oh,
remember the arcade game?
I'm thinking, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
And you scroll in, but you're underwater. Like I think it's called like Sea Wolf or something like that.
Yeah, I was going to say Sea Wolf.
I think it was.
Something like
that.
It
was.
Was it Sea Wolf? I played that one too, like crazy.
Those
when I started drinking beers.
Thing.
Yeah, exactly. When I start drinking beers down here, I turn the arcade on. I play that and Bad Dudes. So
was Bad Dudes also called Dragon Ninja?
It's similar to Double Dragon in a way.
Because I had a game. I'm just Googled Bad Dudes because I'm like, that sounds so familiar. And I looked at it. I've definitely played it. But then underneath, it's got the front cover of it. It just says Dragon Ninja, and I had that for my Amstrad. And I'm just wondering if it's just this, because then there's underneath Bad Dudes versus Dragon Ninja. So I wonder if, I don't know. But yeah, it sounds really familiar. So have you got anybody in mind for the casting, or is that too early to say, Rob, or you want to keep that one under wraps?
Do I have to use new actors, or can I use old actors?
Anyone you want, man. You can use Lee Marvin.
Well, Lee Marvin, that's a good choice.
Yeah.
Lee Marvin's always a good choice.
I'm going to go with Buddy Hackett.
Mickey Rooney.
I got to go with Jean-Claude, and you know what? I'm going to go with Jean-Claude and Steven Seagal.
Nice.
God.
Wow.
Yeah, we got
Jim Soul on it now.
Yeah, stick those two together.
I'd be hanging myself in the lobby.
So Dan, have you got an idea for a video game movie that's either, it could be one that's been made already. For example, you might not be happy with how someone did one.
Why not go with Millipede?
Oh,
I would like
Centipede was going to be mine as well.
Like Space Marines fighting Space Millipedes.
Oh.
As long as it did not star The Rock, I'd be good with it.
Starship Troopers kind of feel to it.
Yeah, like a Starship Troopers, like kind of slimy, and you know.
I like that.
Yeah.
That sounds cool. What's the difference between Millipede and Centipede? Because I had Centipede, but I don't think I ever played Millipede.
Millipede was longer.
Well, you had
That's
more,
the only
you had more enemies with Millipede.
Yeah, there was all kinds of stuff. Yep.
You had the DDT tanks that you could shoot and would clear out a big thing.
Because I think Centipede you can trace back to my sort of nightmares and anxieties, just like and not being able to sleep. That idea of just like it's coming, I'm gonna go. Ah!
Did you guys? Did you guys see the movie? The movie with Adam Sandler, Pixels?
Pixels, yeah. Oh
wow.
Yeah,
it's kind of like that. They're like shooting centipede coming down from a real centipede.
Yep.
Oh,
like a space alien one that's made in like 8-bit, you know?
Those bastards, they stole Dan's idea. So Jim, have you got something in mind?
I could think of half a dozen video games that I would love to see translated into movies if they did it correctly. But the first one that popped into my head, even though I guess they're turning it into a series, but I would go with God of War. And the first God of War game in particular.
Yeah.
Where the movie or the game starts with him killing himself basically, and then you get a backstory. And it's just a great, when I was playing that game, I was like, holy shit, this would make a fantastic film just because the story is so good. And apparently they are making a God of War TV show for Amazon or something, but they're focusing on the new games with him and his kid. And it's like, fuck that. I would rather go back to the old school ones, you know, but whatever. That's just me. Okay. So,
well, yeah, I mean, it's definitely not going to be as brutal.
Yeah. And that's why I love those games, those old school games, because I would
love to see that.
Brutal as hell.
I find it hard to believe they'd be more brutal than Centipede, but sure.
You mean Human Centipede?
No.
Human Centipede. That's the one where the guys are coming towards you. And no, okay.
Centipede starting the rock.
But they're moving like that.
What do we do now? We rebuild.
Can you imagine it? It's just like butts, but they're moving like the Centipede game.
Oh man!
Oh my word! Yeah. Anyway, so Larry, I'm going to miss you out again. No, Larry, what have you got? Any games that you that you would want to make at Larry Studios?
I would. For one, I thought Jim was going to say Doom without the Rock, but you know,
nah.
No. What I'd really like to see, I have an idea for two. One would probably be like either a Castlevania like live action movie, or
that could be cool.
And I want it to be like brutal. Like I want it to be like, you know, rated
Old
R.
school.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
And
get
scary.
Get Ted Nicolau to make that, Larry.
That'd be great.
Like a subspecies kind of feel to it.
The only other one that I would want to see get made, or that I would like to do, is oh my god, I had it on the tip of my tongue right now. Blood. It's called 1 Unit Whole Blood, and it's basically like a Doom clone. You know, it's like there's this guy who's a cowboy, or it's like in the Old West, and then he ends up getting like killed, and he sells his soul to like a demon, and then he becomes one of like his lieutenants, and then, you know, it's like a crew, and then that demon betrays them, and then he goes on a killing spree and kills everything. Y'all should check it out. The game is like really cool.
That sounds pretty wild. I think like there's a film that's out at the moment. YouTubers made out of a game. Can't think what it's called.
Iron Lung.
But Iron Lung, yeah. And I was thinking, that's the way to go with it, which is to have like a more like a kind of niche, not as mainstream game, and then, you know, turn that into a movie. You know, because there's a lot of I've seen people playing really cool looking horror games where you have to spot the difference in each room. And it's like really atmospheric and scary. And I'm like, well, that lends itself to a really good thriller, mystery, you know, slow burn horror that we don't get a lot of. So, like, yeah, it's pretty interesting way of doing it. Like, you've not just gone for something like me, like just like Tetris. So, what about you, Jeff? Have you got a game that you would be willing to adapt to the screen?
Oh yeah, sure. I mean, there's tons of them. I think the obvious one for me to say would be Red Dead Redemption, either 1 or 2.
That's what I was thinking.
The thing with it is the games are already like movies. So how are you going to top 60+ hours of the game in a 2-hour film? But just for a retro throwback, I really love Duke Nukem. I would love to see a Duke Nukem film.
Yeah, absolutely.
Get in 80s or 90s Dolph Lundgren and play Duke, and yeah, we're good to go.
Yeah.
I could see Momoa playing Duke Nukem.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Okay,
love him.
Sorry, go ahead. Go ahead, Jim.
Love those games.
Well, see, real quick. I mean, that game, Blood. There's some the guy, the character that you're playing as. He's kind of like also a knockoff of like Duke Nukem. So he says like wisecracking stuff, and in the game, there's a lot of horror like Easter eggs.
Oh yeah,
you know, like that kind of goes back to a bunch of stuff. So yeah, it's like they kind of took some lines from Ash from Evil Dead, Duke Nukem. There's some Shining references in there. There's a bunch of stuff. So I mean,
nice.
I think it's got like he's like a wisecracking, you know. He's a kind of wisecrack, and then he just kills everything, and it's great. It's like total chaos in that game.
Nice.
I mean, I guess they tried to make like what was that first-person shooter thing that they made with the
Max Payne?
They made it into a film, and it was the guy gets a gun attached to his arm, and he can't get it off, and then you follow
Henry. Hardcore Henry.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
But
and then Harry Potter did one of those too.
Guns
Akimbo or whatever it's called.
I was called Hardcore Harry. I'll laugh at my own joke. I don't care. So, guys, I've got one last question for you all before I have to go to sleep because I'm very old. I'm tired. So, I want you to pick a number between 1 and 1,000. Most of you have done this already, actually. Yeah, you know what you're in for. In fact, I think all of you have. Maybe I'm not sure. So these are my emergency questions, but it's not an emergency because everything's flowing so nicely. I just realized we didn't talk about any of the films that I put in the intro video, but screw it.
28 years later.
28, yeah, we did talk about
Bone Temple. We talked about that.
Yeah. Okay, we didn't talk. I was going to talk about the Mystery Science Theater riff tracks thing, but do you know what? I'll just have a chat privately with Larry about that one. I know Mr. Dan, you're a Mystery Science Theater guy.
Fan.
Well, yeah. Anybody else? We got 3 of us. We can take you on in a fight. 3 on 3 if you're not fan. Okay. Let's start with you, Jeff. You're a good sport, aren't you? Jeff, what a number between 1 and 1,000.
Well, what I've learned from doing that show with you is you don't pick one near the end, near 1,000. So,
yeah, you remember.
Yeah, I do remember that. I don't know. Let's go with 420.
Stoner.
Very random.
Stoner.
420 minutes. Awesome. I'm gonna. If anyone goes for 69, then right. Okay.
6, 7. Nobody.
Oh man. And you're not even the youngest person here, Larry. So you should be ashamed of yourself for doing the 6, 7.
I know.
Okay. What? Okay. No.
Hang on. I better.
Rob,
quickly for this one.
Yeah, don't crash. Oh, crap.
I got to pull over for this one. I got to be prepared. Yeah.
You can. So guys, if you've got nothing for the answer, then you can just pass, and I'll do the one next to it. Okay. So, what is the most surprising thing that you have ever found in the embers of a fire?
In the embers of a fire. Nothing.
No, I think that's a really rubbish one. Okay, so I'm going to ask you question 419 instead because it's funnier.
It puts the ember in the basket or it gets hosed again.
Sorry, I'm... Right, are you going to stop barking?
You're barking at me?
Are you barking at me?
You're barking at me? There's someone else here? Oh, wait, there's a few guys here. Okay.
I guess didn't like your answer. So, would you rather your anus was replaced by a cat's anus or your pubic hair was replaced by a cat's whiskers?
Oh, go for the whiskers. Go for the whiskers. That'd be funny. That'd be hilarious. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what my friends call me, Whiskers.
Hey, Whiskers.
Say hello to
feel
my
like-
real whiskers.
Wow. Okay. I mean, that is one of the best ones in the book, I think.
I think that's your clip for the week, buddy. I would clip
Yeah.
that shit.
I've already, guys, if you're looking at my YouTube shorts, we've got some good Jeff shorts already, but I mean, that might be a new one.
Always happy to oblige. Yeah.
As I said, you have to be a good sport. Let's see, Rob, anyone between 1 and 1,000 and so.
333.
333. Okay. Oh man, here's Jay as well. JK Ginger Ninja. I'm going to ask him one of these questions too before we finish. All right. Hey Jay, how you doing, my friend?
Hey.
Hey there.
Nice.
Run.
You're either you're here at the absolute best time or the worst time, depending on how you live.
I
See
just
how
got
Rob
into
gets
work,
on
so
first.
who knows? Who knows how it's going to go? I may have to
Right,
run off really quickly.
Okay, all right. Well, yeah, it might not be safe for work, some of these questions, so I don't know.
Fuck 'em.
Okay, so Rob, any number between 1 and 1,000?
333, he said.
I said 333,
Oh, we
man.
said 3-3. Sorry, man. I got lost in the. Right. Okay. Well, this is not a bad one at all. What do you think fish are thinking about?
That's it.
That's it. That's all we've got.
I was
Other
waiting for
fish.
more. Yeah.
Other fish.
Oh, I've got a better one for you.
Lay it on me.
If
Lay it on me.
Okay, if you could poo any substance instead of poo, what substance would you poo?
Applesauce.
I mean, I guess it wouldn't be that painful. I was thinking gold, but then I was
I
like,
was going to say, how shit, some gold.
Currency money. Yeah.
yeah. You'd be like, ow, okay.
He's like,
I'll deal with
oh,
them, right?
okay.
Well,
Well, thinking about it now, I think maybe I should shit like some, I don't know, a big bag of cash, but applesauce came into my head right away.
Diamonds. Make it diamonds. Yeah.
Diamond, yeah.
Money?
Bit
Applesauce.
pointy. Like really smooth diamonds. And I think it's no one's going to want to buy that applesauce, Rob, are they? No one's going to be like, I'm going to buy a nice jar of Rob's ass applesauce.
Rob's homemade
Ass or
applesauce.
Aspersos.
That's
Yeah,
your
but at least I won't have to
T-shirt.
worry about like if I'm ever out or I'm at someone's house, I don't have to worry about going to the bathroom. It'll always smell lovely.
That is true. Yeah.
True. Yeah, because apples don't ever go bad.
And then I can go visit people that I don't like and bring them applesauce. They wouldn't know.
People will
At
be
least
like,
you didn't
are
say
you baking
chocolate
a pie?
sundaes.
No, Rob's taking a shit.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, so
Like applesauce in here.
this whole place stinks of applesauce. So, Dan, have you got a number for me, my friend?
how about 275?
275. Okay. This is a strange way to end the thing, but hey ho. Right. Okay.
Yeah, a little bit.
275. Okay. Right. How would you feel if you had just discovered that your memories were implanted and that you're just a robot in a tourist attraction where people pay to interact with you?
Very
pretty
Blade
heavy.
Runner-esque type question.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's not about
yeah.
pooping applesauce.
Wait a minute. Is this question testing whether I'm a replicant or a lesbian?
Yeah.
Tortoise.
Yes,
What's a tortoise?
What's a tortoise?
Depends on how he answers. You might see somebody show up in his window behind him.
You know what? I would say pressure's off. I mean, I don't have to worry about being successful anymore. I'll just watch movies. Not much you can do. I just keep watching movies, I guess. You know.
Well, people pay to watch him.
Yeah.
That's it.
You get the deep philosophical question. These two.
Yeah, he was saying here, if you get the wrong answer, then someone is going to walk towards you with a giant screwdriver and a serious look on their face.
Yeah, last time I did get a poop question though, so it's fair.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true.
It's all kismet, you know.
Okay, I'm gonna go round the circle and end with Larry. So, okay, Jim.
I'm almost afraid at this point, but that's okay because as soon as I find out what my wonderful philosophical question is, I gotta bail after this.
Okay,
I'll go with 8/31, my birthday.
8/31. Okay. Okay. Right. They're all Christmas related ones. These ones were okay.
Oh boy.
Do you think that no. Do you overall would you prefer it if your family just worked out how much Christmas cost and then divided the sum equally between every single member?
Hell yeah. Absolutely. Cut out the middle, man, especially now that there's no kids involved. Even now, the youngest one is my grandson who's 13. Hey, Bryson, what do you want for Christmas, buddy?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. That was quite a gentle question. You got a good one there. So I guess anything from around 800 and odd is like going to be Christmas related, and then 1,000 are the ones where they're like conversation enders. Okay,
but to throw in before I leave,
I
would
go on.
shit gold. I would go with whiskers of a cat for pubes.
Yeah,
and if I was a robot, I wouldn't feel anything. So who cares? Those are the answers that I would give for the other ones. So.
You're like, fuck you all very much. Good night.
Yep, exactly. Mic drop. Good night, everyone. But yeah, unfortunately, I do have to bail. But Matt, this was awesome. Thank you so much, man.
Oh, thank you. Thanks,
great
Jim.
seeing everybody. Great talking to everybody.
See you, my friend.
Yeah, definitely. Have a good one, Jim. Take care.
Have a good one, Jim. See you later. Okay, Jay. My good man.
Why am I worried?
Pick a number, any number, my friend.
You're sure to be.
Well, I mean, 438.
438, of course.
I don't know why, but just...
It's a great number.
Why not?
Right.
Hoping for the best.
All right. Okay. So I think this involves everyone being familiar with the phrase, get behind me, Satan, okay? So, is it foolish to ask Satan to get behind you? Wouldn't you prefer to have him in front of you where you can see what he's up to? It's like you want him behind you for some reason. What if he does that rabbit ears thing?
That would be my least concern if he was behind me. And am I wearing pants? Because that's an important point. I've seen those South Park episodes. I know what he does.
Hey, Satan. Wow. Yeah, that's a good point. More concerned whether you wear I mean, because it's you, Jay, yes, you are wearing pants.
Then yeah, he still goes in front. I'm using him as a human shield. Or a Satan shield, nice. Whatever.
Satan shield, yeah, that's true. Is he? Yeah. Have you ever drank? I'm going to add another one in for you here. Have you? It's right next to it. Have you ever drank a small, like the miniature, the miniature bottles of alcohol, and pretended that you're a drunk naked giant?
Not today.
not at work.
Not this week.
Not this morning. Yesterday was a different story, though. No, not a drunk giant. No.
I feel bad that I've not asked you one thing about movies, Jay. Oh man, but it is appreciated that you've got involved with the questions. Okay, Larry, my friend, pick a number. I won't do it though. I'll be good.
131.
131. I can't believe you didn't get the cat one, but Jeff got the cat one.
I got the whiskers.
Now this
101 whiskers.
101 whiskers. So if did you ever watch American Gladiators, or as we call it in the UK, Gladiators? Yeah. Okay. So we don't like to call it. We're a lot more relaxed about where our gladiators are from. So if you had to, let's say, make love to one of the gladiators, which one would you make love to?
Oh dear.
Well, I'm trying to think of which one of those girls was a hot one.
Oh, was one of them called Pyro, or was that the guy who went out with Milhouse's mom?
I can't remember. Why am I not remembering?
This is a tough question. You can pass if you want.
I don't remember any of their names. That's for sure.
Siren.
I only remember the names of the gladiators from Dodgeball: Blade, Laser. Blazer.
I'm pretty sure they're the same names anyway.
Probably
yeah, I think there was like Turbo and Laser, and there was some other ones too. There was like Ice.
Ice. That would be my name if I were. What if you were? We could change it. What if you were a gladiator? What would your name be?
Blazer.
Panther, or like a cat related, like
Pause.
No. Pause. So scary.
No. It could be like something like Talon or something. Talons.
Yeah, Talons.
Oh yeah. There was one over here called Jet that everybody liked when I was at school. She was she was Google her. Do you want to go for another one? Or are you sticking with that question, Larry?
I'm fine with that. But okay. I know you're not, so
I'm not happy with that one. Okay. What's the most do you have lucky underwear, and are you wearing them right now?
No.
Okay, good night, everybody.
No.
Do I have lucky underwear? No.
No.
Am I wearing them right now? No.
Panel. This is
I had
BBC,
favorites back in the day, when I was more a Star Wars fan. I had some Star Wars ones. I know it's too much information. Sorry, folks. But after some of these other questions, I figured I might as well be honest, right?
No, enough information if you ask me. Oh man. Okay, so I think we've learned something here. I really appreciate you guys all joining me. I'm sorry, Jay, that we really didn't do much movie talk when you joined, and I'm literally going to bed now.
Jason's probably like, "Oh, thank God."
Yeah, I mean, Jeff probably got the worst question. Dan got the best one. Well, but then Rob probably had the funniest one because I don't know, just turning it into applesauce is bonkers.
Well, I was just trying to be like economical and
sell it to to your enemies.
Think of all the
no more food in the world. At least I can still produce applesauce.
Sold for the world hunger.
Hey, it worked for RoboCop, right?
Yeah.
Right. Well, I noticed I didn't do one for myself because I just unless somebody wants to just say a number at random, and I'll just
666.
Ooh,
Mark of the beast.
Okay. Ooh.
I think that's the number I said when you interviewed me or whatever, and you asked me questions out of that book.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not a good one. It's have you ever been at the center of a Twitter storm? And I haven't. So
unfortunately, no.
Nope.
No. Anyone want to throw another one at me before we go?
69.
Well, didn't you say like?
What's that? Sorry.
69.
I was going to say what the ones after 1,000 aren't they all conversation enders? Don't you want to do something like that?
Yeah. Thanks, Jay. I've forgotten about my own book.
Oh boy.
So I know you're desperate for me to do number 69 there, Rob.
Yeah. You can't go wrong with 69. Like you can't.
It said if you were God, what flavor would you have made ejaculate?
Conversation ender right there.
Yeah.
Good night, guys.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess strawberry.
Applesauce.
Applesauce. Yeah. It was
I was going to say that.
Yeah. Okay, I'll do an ending question one, a conversation ender. Right.
That wasn't.
But that ship has sailed.
No, that one. Yeah. Oh man, there's just nothing in the section that says enders. It's just like, oh, maybe that's the joke. I don't know. It's too clever for me. Right. No, I think that might be it.
Sounds good. That's what I do in an hour.
Yeah, I'll let you guys go. Or you could just sit here and watch me flick through a book. I mean, it's up to you. I mean, it's getting the views. People seem to love it.
Applesauce.
I know I'm just goofing around now. I think I'm running out of steam, but I really do appreciate you all joining me and suggesting movies. I've literally been, as you've been talking, writing down games and movies to watch. So if anybody's watching in the future, go back and watch the bit where I wasn't asking people about applesauce coming out of their butts. You might actually
and
get
cat's
some movies.
anus or whiskers.
Yeah. So yes, cheers, Whiskers.
That's Mr. Whiskers. Thank you.
Mr. Whiskers to you. Sorry, sir. No, but Rob, thank you very much. You got anything coming up on the channel that you want to point people in direction of?
Just our show tonight in an hour from now.
Oh yeah, of course we
Oh, that's great. Yep.
I'll be tuning in. Gonna have matter to do. Yeah.
I'll be asleep. I'll be watching it in the morning.
We did killer animal tapes like 2 weeks ago or something. So now we're doing friendly animal tapes.
Oh, like Benji.
Ones that don't want to kill us. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. Mr. Dan, what have you got coming up on your channel? What's happening over on your channel?
Yeah, I did have a short Physical Media Friday video today. I actually have the next couple recorded. So, and then I do have I do have a Martial Arts Monday video coming out on Monday. I picked a Bruce Lung movie because he passed away. He was one of the guys that kind of imitated Bruce Lee.
Yeah,
but really had a good career on his own. Got sidelined for a couple years though. So I picked a pretty good one. It's kind of a Bruce-ploitation movie. So that review is on Monday.
Oh, that'd be fun. Awesome. Mr. Horror Cat Dad, sir.
Well, I just dropped the Dawn of the Dead statue from Trick or Treat Studios.
Man. Yeah, so cool.
That one was today. I'm going to be on Gorophobe's channel later. We're going to be going over like our collectibles and stuff like that. So since Romero's birthday was this past week, I have some stuff that I'm going to, he's got a lot of cool stuff. So I wanted to share some of that and some of my other favorite stuff. So there's that.
Wow.
I'm not sure. Next week will just be a regular review. I'm not sure if when I'm going to be redoing Conversations with yet. We'll see. It's been a busy month so far, but that's about it, really.
Oh, man, that's awesome. It's not like you've got a lot of collectibles to share on that. I mean, it's going to be difficult for you to find something, isn't it? Oh, man, that's going to be awesome. A lot of good stuff going on. And that Dawn of the Dead bust is so good. So good. I love it. Jeff, what's happening over on the 101 Bronson / Whiskers channel?
I haven't got much coming up actually now in the pipeline for the immediate future. Obviously, every month I do a monthly collection update video, so that's coming at the end of February and stuff. I'm just mostly working on my book when I'm not doing live streams like these or videos or whatever. I do have to finish my Terminator Resistance playthrough, which I started, so I might do that this weekend. I mean, after I finish here at work in about 2 hours, I do have the weekend for me, so it's a couple of days off. So I might do that somewhere tomorrow, maybe if I get the time and chance to do so. Other than that, not really any videos or so planned. So.
Cool. Well, there's a lot going on, and I know sometimes we have these periods of time where we're super busy, and then I know a lot of us, we kind of cram loads into short spaces of time, and then there's a little fallow period on YouTube. I think February is going to be quite a busy one for myself as well, and then maybe March might be a bit more sleepy. But yeah, that's cool, man. That's awesome. Good to hear. And thanks for spending your work. We've got 2 of you who are actually getting paid to be here as well, which is pretty awesome.
It's all about the money.
Yeah. So Jay, what's I know you've really I saw your video. I think it was today, wasn't it? The subspecies one.
Yeah.
But what else have we got coming up, or what would you like to tell us about?
More subspecies. I'm going through the entire franchise. So I'm really looking forward to checking them out because I remember seeing 1 and 2, but 3, 4, and 5 I've never seen. So they're completely new to me. So I'm really looking forward to checking those ones out. Still doing Trashy Tuesdays, and I've got some really good trashy ones coming up. And I'm actually going to do an impromptu unboxing because I got a parcel in the mail yesterday and I haven't opened it and I don't know what it is. It's from Defined Entertainment in Australia. So I don't know what it is, but it's a bunch of movies. So I'm interested to see what they've sent me.
Nice.
Cool. That sounds awesome. If it smells like applesauce, don't open
it. I might have to check that.
Especially if it's from Canada.
It's got like a maple leaf on it. Run.
This is supposed to smell like maple syrup, not applesauce. Throw it.
Scratch and sniff. It's applesauce, not maple syrup.
I'm never going to be able to have it again now. I actually used to quite like having apple. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for your time, and thank you everyone who's watched. So there's just a quick shout out of all the great people and channels in the chat as well. Obviously Mayanne over at Cinderella _
Mayanne.
Check out her channel. She's so supportive and been keeping everyone in line in the chat all evening, which has been awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah, she's awesome. Mayanne's awesome.
Just to echo Larry's comment there, thank you everyone. And yeah, I would love to do this a bit more. And just some of the amazing comments we've heard about Jay's beard mainly. The best in all of Australia, possibly the Western world. Stacey, thank you for your comments. Sorry we've not been able to answer a lot of your kind of more complicated questions than me asking people about what they would rather poop.
Whiskers.
But yeah.
Whiskers, yeah.
So I'm a very serious person, and I'm very discerning about what questions I ask. Professor Macabro, thank you so much for your comments and support as well. I'm glad that we had similar thoughts about quite a lot of the films, which was really cool, and it's fine if we didn't. What else have we got? We've got loads of people actually who've been jumping in and out all evening. Gareth earlier on joined us right at the beginning, was very, very kind of him. And Jim, of course, who's not here. Check out Jim's stuff. I know he's not actively posting things at the moment, but he's all over the place on other people's channels as well. And he's a great guy. And as you can see and hear tonight, he's got some amazing stories. Had old movie Mike earlier on as well. Just he was checking in. So yeah, it's been awesome. What a great community of people, lovely folks, and lots of laughs. And yeah, that's it. That's all I've got for you guys. Any last words?
Everybody have a good weekend, man.
Yeah. Everybody have a good one. Yeah.
Take care. Isn't it nice when we're going, oh, the world is this and the world is that, just to like hang out with fun people who are like kind and stupid like us. So
yeah,
awesome, man. You take care of yourselves. And and also, guys, if you do anyone, and this isn't an also, this is a big thing, really.
Don't eat applesauce.
Yeah, there is. This is going to sound really like really strange in between what we've been talking about, but there is a tribute stream for Sean, and I know all of us knew Sean, and he was really supportive to me when I started my channel, and I've just heard so many people say similar things about him. It's such a knowledgeable guy about movies, and always kind of just posting positive things in people's comments before you even really knew him. It's always sad when you hear things like this. And there is a tribute stream to him, I believe, coming up on
in about an hour, isn't it?
In about an hour, right? So yeah, just yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. Well, even let's say, I mean, this is the thing. Like, we're all kind of in a similar space, but we'll all check out things at different times. A lot of us are in different time zones and countries and things, aren't we? So, like, it is what it is. But just wanted to mention that because it's always tough, and there's a lot of people who, just like they've been in our chats, like during this stream, just popping in with things like that. Sean would be one of the people who'd do something like, be doing that as well. So it's just nice to just remember his name in a positive way. So
I would like to attend that stream, but unfortunately I'm going live this time.
Yeah, totally. Well, listen, I'll probably be.
Sean was one of those guys that I first met, like when I came on YouTube. That was pretty cool with me. Yeah. So I'd like to check out that stream, but I can't have to. So we'll see what happens. How long? We'll see how long it goes. Maybe I can jump on after.
Yeah, man. Totally. So yeah, take care of yourselves, guys, and look after yourselves and enjoy your rest of your day, whatever time it is. And if you're working, I hope it finishes. It goes by like a flash. And if you're at home, then give your family a hug, and I'll see you all soon. Take care, guys.
All right,
thanks for having us, Matt.
Bye.
See you guys.
Bye.
Peace.
Bye.
Thanks, guys. Bye.
See you guys.